Storms possible across the valley later this evening and tonight. I think if you do have plans today, nothing going on until at least around 6 or 7 in the evening, and then there could be some storms overnight. But the good news is it will be sunny and less humid on Thursday, and then we're looking for dry weather all the way through the weekend. If you like sunshine and somewhat lower humidity for this time of year, you can take in at least Thursday afternoon and Friday before things begin to change, and we do get back into the higher humidity by later in the weekend on Sunday coming up. So again, the good news is we do get some nice weather behind this, but the best chance of a thunderstorm comes this evening, and your evening planner temperatures will be falling through the 80s. Again, if there is a thunderstorm, we're talking closer to sunset or later into the night, but the threats for severe weather are still there, even though it's a low risk. The bigger threat of storms will be north of the valley. Still, it's that time of the year. This is kind of the peak time where you do get the chance of severe storms in the valley, so you always want to be on guard, again, especially as we get toward about 6 or 7 in the evening and later. Nothing on the First 1-5 Doppler network right now, and it should be that way for the rest of this afternoon, at least up through about 5 p.m. Farther to the north, getting pretty active, San Antonio, Austin areas, some scattered thunderstorms there, and even some flooding in spots with flood advisories out. So there's some heavy rain with these storms. Again, the biggest risk and most widespread storms will be north of the valley. In fact, there's a severe thunderstorm watch in central Texas, including the Hill Country, San Antonio, and Austin areas until 7 p.m. this evening. And this is, again, probably where most of the big storms will be. But the south end of this storm system might be just active enough to give us a few severe thunderstorms later this evening and tonight. But it's not a guarantee and not a high probability, but it is a chance. If there is a storm possible sometime in that window from about 6 p.m. at the very, very earliest, maybe in Starr County or the Western Valley, up through about 3 in the morning, but probably centered closer to late evening and near midnight. There is a small threat of some large hail and strong winds with storms that do form, but again, the biggest risk north of the valley, as you saw where the storms are already forming to our north in the Hill Country. And the rain chances, if you kind of break it down too, and the storm chances, dry this afternoon. Then after about 6 p.m. or so, they start to go up. Only we're putting around 35 to 40% range of the chances of rain with those thunderstorms tonight, because there's still a good chance, a decent chance, that some areas may miss out on the storms, or the bigger storms may miss us altogether. But then anything will be gone by tomorrow morning when you wake up. By sunrise, it will be clearing out again. Here is Future Track, and what it shows is partly sunny or mostly cloudy skies this afternoon, some breaks in the clouds at times. And again, by 8 or 9 in the evening, Future Track is showing maybe some storms still holding together and coming into Starr County ahead of the cold front. And then again, you look at this up through the nighttime hours at 11 p.m. Still, a lot of the valley, if this is true or close to being accurate, may have any big storms mostly miss us. But again, the bigger chance to the north, but we're kind of on the edge of it, so maybe a few storms hold together and come through the mid and lower valley then after 11 p.m. or midnight. But you see by 3 or 4 in the morning, pretty much everything's gone. And then we're looking for dry weather and sunshine to return tomorrow with lower humidity. Should be a very nice afternoon on Thursday. It's probably still going to be kind of hot. We'll be up around 90 degrees in many areas in the afternoon, but the humidity drops some, and that means it cools off a little more Thursday night and Friday. So instead of waking up to muggy mornings like we've seen the last couple mornings in the mid-70s, by the time you get up Friday morning, if you're up for a little exercise in the morning, probably like 60 to 65, and feeling good Friday and Saturday mornings. Right now it is in the 80s, 83 in Rio Grande City, 83 in Harlingen, 85 in Brownsville. And today, or rather later tonight, your First 1-5 AccuWeather forecast down into the 70s, but there could be some showers and storms overnight as the storm system comes into the area. So watch out for that. Storms possible overnight. And your First 1-5 7-day forecast, high temperatures back up around 89 today, 91 tomorrow. Again, the only real chance of thunderstorms is mainly this evening and tonight. Some of you may sleep through the rain, especially if the storms don't get too intense if they do come down. But again, that time period late this evening through the nighttime hours. And tomorrow, a little breezy, clouds decrease, humidity decreases, still close to 90 degrees for highs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but nighttime lows drop off a bit, and then the humidity comes back late in the weekend. And by next Tuesday, not a big chance for rain, but maybe a few isolated light rain showers as well. We'll keep tracking it in your First 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.